Hello, everybody. I'm here with my dear friend, Mr. John. Is it an S? What's the S for, John? Sam?
Stewart.
John Stewart Garfield. John Stewart Garfield. John, I'm excited because I haven't shared this with you yet, because when I launch an author, I do the tracking of how Amazon be ranking things kind of on the backside, and I keep up with stuff.
Yeah.
And after it's over, I share with them how well their book did. So here's the report. John, your book hit #1 in business systems and planning. That's you right there. That's your book. #1, right there now. That's in hot new releases. Next, it hit #2 on the bestseller in business systems and planning. Okay? All right? We're not done yet. It hit #1 in 30-minute business short reads. So you are a #1 best-selling author in business and money. You see that over there?
No.
That's you right there. #1. This is all from yesterday. You
Cool.
also hit #1 in self-help short reads.
Oh, good.
Right there.
That's a good category.
Huh?
That's a good category.
Good category. Yeah. Okay. And I'll say also hot new releases. Okay. Hot new releases.
It was the cover that did it?
#1.
Fred?
A little louder, John.
Do you think it was the cover that did it?
It might have had a little something to do with it. Your audience was very active. #1 there in business and money as well. So in all, you hit #1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories.
Cool.
We'll get all that. I'll get all of that over to you. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So you were about to tell me something here earlier about
I got a page of feedback for you.
Okay.
You want to talk about that kind of stuff? I mean, the thing I was talking about initially was just that I get being #1 bestseller, how that sort of raises the level of your visibility, notch in your pistol, whatever. But I didn't realize until sort of the strategic value of an ebook. So in this case, I didn't really necessarily, put too much stock in being a #1 author. So I tried to leverage it from the beginning. So the book is a sales letter plus, some added content to increase the value. So we didn't hide anything. We put in graphics and all the best stuff. So it was a great summary of intentional reformation, and we call it an intentional reformation primer. But what I was most pleased about is, all those people got that little 15-page ebook, and it opens the door into everything we're doing. It's like a great primer on everything else we're doing. So it's not really about the book. It's about how we leverage the book for the business or the product or the value that we're giving people. And people got that, I think. I think the other thing I'm aware of is that this book is niche-y.
Okay. All right. And when you say niche-y, you're saying what?
It's a little premature for it to be a bestseller, in a broader sense. So the topic is something that's, you can feel it coming in the distance, but it's not quite here yet. And in fact, there are some things in the book, we won't mention them necessarily, but that people would, out of my wider niche, would even potentially find offensive, or at least wouldn't resonate with. So I'm really shopping for the people that don't need to be convinced about what we're doing, but are already somehow hearing it themselves. And when they see it put into words, they say, that's it. He put into words exactly what I was feeling. Well, that totally puts the hair on fire for some people, and that's who we're looking for. So I wasn't, and all my marketing efforts to date over that issue have mostly fallen on their face. And I've blamed my ability to write good copy. I've blamed my mailing list. I blamed everything I could think of. But I just, finally, I realized, you know, this is my assignment. And if you want to be a great marketer and make a ton of money, you know, sell makeup or something. You know, sell body paint or, you know, whatever. But I can't do that. You know, this is something like an assignment for me. And I think I mentioned yesterday, you know, if it becomes a popular, you know, I'll be popular. And if the ship sinks, I'll be going down with it.
Yeah. So you're saying that you found a lot of effectiveness in just this short read from a marketing perspective.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you one example. Like one of the people in our mastermind said, you know, on our blog, what's intentional reformation? And you posted a video and said the author should probably answer that. I didn't answer. Because the market I want to serve, when you say intentional reformation, whether they've heard of that phrase or not, and most haven't, you know, those two words have not been connected historically. But when people hear that, they don't just hear me saying intentional reformation, or they don't just read the two words. It's like the Holy Spirit's already talking to them about that and said, and something goes ding when they hear that. So I'm looking for those people, and if someone needs a definition of it, I'm not looking for those people.
Wow. It's kind of like you know it when you know it.
Yeah. So even if they see the audience I'm looking for, if it goes ding, they will say, I want to know what that's all about. I'm going to get this book and read it. And others will say, that's bad marketing. Nobody knows what intentional reformation is. And that's true for probably, what percent of the population would you say? 90, 95, 98? I'm looking for the rest. and it's okay if everybody else doesn't get it. Now, from a purely marketing standpoint, that's bad marketing, because you should always have a product that appeals to a large audience with lots of money. And I don't have the license to do that. I have an assignment.
But there are riches in niches, am I right?
Yep.
You may
we got a response, and I got 10 people in a Zoom class that are all paying, you know. So I have, you know, over the last couple of weeks, people signed up. So I already have 10, 20 times more income than I spent in my ebook for formatting and editing and paying you and everything else.
So you're saying that you got people to sign up as a result of this launch of the ebook into your class?
Yeah, it did push some people over the edge that were already close. Now, you know, reading an ebook in one day and going to sign up for the course, that's a big step. I'm just saying, seed is the word I heard last night. We planted some seed, and Isaac planted some crops, and guess what happened? 100-fold.
Yeah.
So, and I told you yesterday, you know, I'm yakking away on Facebook Live, which I haven't done before. And in the middle of it, I realized that I was having fun, that I enjoyed this. And
That's good. That's good. So that's good. So what do you think about the results? I mean, I know you weren't so much as focused on bestseller as you was focused on best results, but how does that feel? What do you think to see your book there at #1 and so forth? How does that feel?
Yeah, that's a plus. I don't know. I it, that's good. I didn't want to fail you was one sentiment I had. So being a #1 bestseller in 5 categories. I mean, I didn't want to, like, Fred's giving me this recipe, and I want to do the best I can do for Fred. I didn't want to be your first failure.
No, you're by far.
Fred's pouring all this stuff into me, and then I fall on my ass. And,
No, not at all. You've done phenomenal. You've done phenomenal. Now, I did get your email in reference to your feedback that you gave me, and we're going over that. Larry and I are going to go over and take a look at it. But I'm definitely open. And one of the things you said was suggesting to people to do a practice Facebook Live.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah. Also, I didn't put this one in. A lot of people don't have Kindle. So having a PDF copy and inviting them to, like, private message you or somehow buy it separately, that I did that. And like every email I got that said they couldn't buy it or download it or something, I just sent them an email with an attachment.
Okay. That's good.
Give it to them.
All right. That's awesome. Awesome. John, my daughters are outside waiting to holler at me. They're doing a drive-by visit. So they're out there talking with Loretta, and so she's in and out. So I wanted to let you, but we'll be following back up. I'll follow back up with you on this content that you sent me, and I've enjoyed working with you.
Yeah.
We'll figure out what our next step is. Okay.
I do want to talk about one more thing
Sure.
when we have time.
Sure.
So,
okay. You want to? Okay, we'll talk about it.
Go ahead and do the daughters and call me back or something.
I'll do it. Okay, John. Good seeing you. Thank you here. Enjoy the rest of your day. But you are an international Amazon #1 best-selling author.
Good.
All right.